Buying PS1 games will make you feel nostalgic. Sometimes, we all wish to go back in time and sit on our couch while playing our favorite PlayStation 1 video game. Unfortunately, we cannot physically go back in time, but we can always reminisce and play our favorite video games to remind us about the good old days. If you are looking for a sign to insert that video game on your PlayStation 1 console, this is what you're looking for. What is your favorite PlayStation 1 video game? Do you still have them, or do you want to explore other amazing retro games? If you plan on buying PS1 games, then here are some of the best ones that you can play. Ace Combat, released as Air Combat. Ape Escape. Bushido Blade. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Chrono Cross. Crash Bandicoot. Dino Crisis. Einhenda. Gran Turismo 2. Jumping Flash. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Mega Man Legends 2. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus. Rayman. Silent Hill. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Siphon Filter. Tenchu, The Stealth Assassins. The Legend of Dragoon. Twisted Metal 2. Since the release of PlayStation 1 during 1994, the gaming community has been blessed with remarkable video games from different game genres. In case you are wondering which PlayStation 1 video game fits your gaming style right now, we will jump onto them one by one. So, are you ready to feel nostalgic? Best PlayStation 1 video games of our childhood. Ace Combat genre, flight simulation game. Ace Combat was released as Air Combat. You can play one-player game mode or two-player versus mode. This is one of the famous flight games in the PlayStation 1 era. It has an impressive air combat that makes the game more fun and exciting. The goal is to complete missions by blowing up enemies. When you complete the missions, you can earn money that you can use to buy new planes. So if you are planning on buying PS1 games, this one is pretty good. The simplicity of graphics looks fine given that it was released on PlayStation 1 console. Ape Escape genre, platform game, an awesome game full of fun. The story revolves on catching apes. It all started when Spectre became an evil monkey. He became super intelligent because of his helmet. Instead of doing good things, he created a lot of clones of himself, then sent these clones to different times. As the player, you need to travel into different eras and catch all the apes in order to prevent chaos. Each level has a number of apes that you need to chase and catch. You can use your weapon named TimeNet to catch these evil apes. So, if you are interested in this type of game, you can add this when you are buying PS1 games. Bushido Blade genre, fighting game. The game setting of this PlayStation 1 video game is quite impressive. You can try story mode, movie mode, versus mode, and slash mode. The most played game setting is versus mode. You can select which characters to play with. You can also check out some types of weapons that you can use to take down the opponent. Some of the best weapons in this game are broadsword and naginata. Each sword differs with length and weight. You cannot find any health bar in this game because you just take the enemy down by slashing the parts of his body. Each character has button combinations that you need to master to win. The environment and soundtrack is pretty nice as well. That's why you must consider this one when you are buying PS1 games. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night genre, action role-playing game, Metroidvania. In this classic game, you will play as Alucard, the son of Count Dracula. Your mission is to end the Count reign. As you explore Castle Dracula, you will fight with all enemies that come on your way. Every time you take down enemies, there will be an addition to your XP which helps you gather strength. When you are stronger, you are able to kill all enemies including the big boss, which happens to be Death. You won't be exploring the Castle Dracula empty-handed because you buy weapons like sword, cloth cape, and bomb knight to name some. The characters are well detailed as well. A must-try game if you plan on buying PS1 games, indeed. Chrono Cross genre, role-playing game with the storyline and well-detailed environment. Chrono Cross became one of the best role-playing games in the PlayStation 1 era. We highly recommend this one if you are buying PS1 games. You will play as Surge, a kid from a fishing village that is trapped into a different dimension. Awesome. In the first part of the game, you will be in the middle of the dungeon. You will be the one that will approach the enemies and you can attack them with your strongest combat. Take note that when you use your strongest combat, there is a chance that your stamina will decrease and you may lose a turn to attack. You can also travel between 2 dimensions and meet different characters. This PlayStation 1 video game is cool and intriguing. Worth playing. Crash Bandicoot genre, platform, party game. Immerse yourself with the colorful world in the game, Crash Bandicoot. Even though it has low graphics, the world is indeed beautiful and fun to play. The tribal soundtrack while playing the game makes it more enjoyable. This is definitely worth adding when you plan on buying PS1 games. Your mission is to stop the evil doctor from performing such a chaotic experiment to your character's girlfriend. As you rescue her, you will cross different worlds like cities, jungles, and factories. There are also times that you will be chased by a big rock, so keep running. There are a variety of challenges and stages that made this game successful. Dino Crisis genre, survival horror, action-adventure, light gun shooter game. Do you want to get your palms sweating while playing a video game? Well, the Dino Crisis will make you sweat. Imagine dinosaurs chasing you. Pretty intense. As a soldier named Rain, you are sent to a creepy secluded island where your task is to investigate the happenings in the island. As you explore this island, you will be chased by lots of dinosaurs that have one common goal, and it is to eat you. With your gun weapon, you can shoot them. The amazing camera transitions add up to the character of the game. It looks cool, especially for a PlayStation 1 game. So, if you want to be a cool soldier and shoot some dinosaurs like T-Rex, you must add Dino Crisis when you are buying PS1 games. Einhände genre, scrolling shooter game. The story began when Earth and Moon had conflict with each other. You will be fighting with a lot of ships that try to fire missiles to you. In order to survive, you need to scroll up and down while shooting back these ships. You have amazing weapons to use to destroy them, such as Vulcan firing and cannon on hand. Boss battles are fun and challenging. The whole aesthetic of this video game is fantastic, including the techno-urban vibes of the soundtrack. Gran Turismo 2 genre, some racing game. Calling all racing retro game fans, this is the game that you are looking for. One of the best racing games indeed. From customization to actual gameplay, hands down to this amazing creation. There are lots of car customization options to choose from. There are also multiple racing courses that you can choose. The cars have nice grips with the wheels while racing. You will actually have a good time playing this PlayStation 1 video game. The camera angles are also pretty cool, which allows you to see the amazing drift of your car. The world is beautiful as well. What are you waiting for? Take note of this one when you plan on buying PS1 games. Super fun game. Jumping Flash. Genre, platform game. This is a first-person shooter 3D platformer. The game is all about a big devil character wearing a Hawaiian shirt that scooped up pieces of the earth and made these pieces as private villages that look like floating islands. Since this is a platform game, expect lots of obstacles and levels that you need to pass. The world is well detailed and the camera moves smoothly. The game focuses on jumping physics and some shooting aspects. Impressive performance. Simple yet fun game to play. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver genre, action-adventure game. This game definitely stands out from its era. This has been one of the best action-adventure games on PlayStation 1. The story is superb. You will be playing the character of Raziel, the prodigy of Lord Kain. He was betrayed by the king. Raziel's wings are destroyed by the king, which makes him distinct from other vampires. During Raziel's revenge, he will face lots of vampire creatures and kill them one by one. Since these creatures are immortal, you cannot simply beat them up. You need to impale them through the heart, toss them to fire or water, or you can burn them into sunlight. Even though Raziel doesn't have wings anymore, he is still strong and has vampire traits such as sharp claws. This game is outstanding. That's why we highly recommend this one if you plan on buying PS1 games. Mega Man Legends 2 genre, action-adventure, third-person shooter game. Mega Man Legends 2 is a remarkable game that is worth adding to your list if you plan on buying PS1 games. Your mission is to find 4 keys in the hidden planet. These keys are very important because these keys will unlock the legendary treasure that has an infinite energy source inside it. Don't worry because there is a map that will guide you throughout the game. You will also find other treasures, acquire new weapons and upgrade these pieces. You will be exploring ruins and fight with Reaver bots throughout your journey. Since Reaver bots are powerful, you are provided incredible weapons such as Aqua Blaster, Blade Arm, and Buster Cannon. Oddworld, Abe's Exotic genre, platform game. This is not an ordinary puzzle game because puzzles in this game are quite hard and you need to spend hours to solve them. However, this game is phenomenal. You will step into the world of corporate capitalization to save your friend from being a slave from this evil corporate. These green humanoids are being forced to live in mines and work to death. The only solution for you to escape when you save your friend is to solve puzzles. You will also have abilities such as running and jumping that plays a big role in this game. Rayman genre, platform game. A fun game that everyone can play. Everything about this game is adorable. From the cartoon to its backdrop, well detailed and fun. The game is simple but challenging. You need accuracy to jump and finish levels. You can also punch small enemies that block your way. The movement of the character is pretty smooth. All in all, it is a fun platform game that you can try when you plan on buying PS1 games. Silent Hill genre, survivor horror game. You will play as Harry, a father that is looking for his lost daughter, Cheryl. After crashing, he lost his daughter but he is determined to find her. The first location that you will explore is a creepy school. As you explore this place, there are mysteries which are waiting for you to uncover. You will be chased by monsters. Using your gun, you can shoot them. You can also hit them simultaneously with a steel pipe. The place is eerie and disturbing. The environment is dark and the only light is through a lapel. Watch out because these monsters can easily chase you because of the light. So, if you are looking for a game that you can play alone at night, Silent Hill is worth adding to your list when you are buying PS1 games. Street Fighter Alpha 3 genre, fighting game. A classic game known by many. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Fighting games are always fun to play, especially if you have friends that you can play with. There are multiple characters that you can choose from. To name some of the best characters in this game: Kemi, Sakura, Jen, Idan, and Birdie. These characters differ from one another, but when you made the right combos, you can knock down the opponent. If you win, you will gain experience. By gaining XPs, you can upgrade the stats of your chosen character. One helpful tip: playing on a world tour can help you upgrade the stats of your character. Since this is a legendary game, we bet that you already played this one. If you haven't, this is a good game to add when you are buying PS1 games. Siphon Filter genre, third-person shooter, stealth game. In this game, you have the freedom to choose whether to proceed to the game right away or watch training videos first. You will play as Gabe Logan, a member of a secret group called the Agency. You will begin this journey with your sidekick named Leon. The mission is to hunt for an international terrorist. The story and gameplay is pretty interesting. Each level is different, so it doesn't make you feel that you are playing the same level over and over again. One amazing feature of this game is that you can target and perform headshots to your enemies. You can use different weapons such as pistols, machine guns, sniper rifles and air taser. Tenchu, the stealth assassin genre, stealth game. This game is a gem. You will be fighting against different types of enemies such as samurai, ninja, pirates, and aliens. It has 10 levels and 3 layouts per level, which makes it more interesting. There are 2 main characters in this game and you can choose one between Rikimaru, male, and Aome, female. As you are living like a shadow, you will most likely hide on rooftops and trees while plotting your next move. You can throw grenades and poison the enemies. After fighting with enemies, you will be graded from your performance and the highest grade is Grandmaster. This game is worth adding on your list when you plan on buying PS1 games. The Legend of Dragoon genre, role-playing game. Another retro game worth adding on your list when you plan on buying PS1 games is The Legend of Dragoon. Incredible visuals, breathtaking locations, cool soundtrack, fantastic gameplay. What else can you ask for? You will play as Dart, Right after your journey of tracking down a mysterious black monster that killed your parents, you found out that your birth city was destroyed. Your childhood best friend was also being captured. With that unfortunate happening, you will hunt down the evil that caused this chaos. The battle system is engaging and storytelling is pretty good. Swords are the main weapons in battles. Twisted Metal 2 genre, vehicular combat game at Twisted Metal tournament founded by an evil man named Calypso. This is not your ordinary racing game, but this is a battle to death. All you have to do is survive and win. Drive around and destroy other players by crashing your fantastic car to them. Each character has their own characteristics that can definitely blow things up. Make sure to hit the right combat button to smash the opponents. You can play alone or tag a friend. You may also like to play on challenge mode where you are able to choose your enemies that you would love to destroy. Remarks. We couldn't help but feel nostalgic with these phenomenal PlayStation 1 games. We hope that you remembered some of these video games, and if you have plans on buying PS1 games, we hope that our recommendations helped you figure out which one to add to your collection.